So when I was in my late 20s, I moved down to Richmond and started Tectonics, a design and fabrication firm where we were focused on solving people's design problems and proving that we could make beautifully crafted, designed things. Tectonics has always been about the principles and the care and passion that we have for craft. We've been in business now for 15 years, and we just said yes to so many different kinds of challenges and requests to solve different kinds of problems that we became immensely capable doing cabinetry, machinery design, machining, woodworking, metal fabrication, helping people with product design, integrating graphics and branding into millwork for corporate and commercial spaces, designing and building displays for museums, getting commissions to do sculptures. Tectonics is a company that really resides where the rubber meets the road in the design and contracting world. We are responsible for delivering the goods on an idea. Fern&Roby has been this canvas for me to paint on, to explore the things that I'm passionate about, and it's given me the opportunity to put music back into my life in a huge way, which has made me a much happier person. In many ways, Fern&Roby would never have existed without Tectonics, without my experience as a professional at Tectonics. I think it's actually our goals and opportunities with Fern&Roby are the real future of our company. It really is the bigger business opportunity, which makes me very happy.
Knowing that somebody out there is enjoying something that I designed, and it has a life of its own beyond when I was excited about it. It lives on. That's what motivates me to invest the hours in designing something that somebody else can enjoy later.
I think people like seeing actual physical organic material. You know, they're like, how did you make this? You know, what is this made of? Is this actually real wood? Tell me about how this wood was reclaimed. What kind of building did it come from? Wow, how do you make the pattern to cast something in a foundry? I didn't even know there were foundries anymore in the US.
It's a team of people that are all bringing together different elements to create the final product.
We're not trying to fit in any particular place. We're just trying to make something really cool work really well.
It's probably one of the biggest things in the machine shop is making sure that everything is running as efficiently as it possibly can, because the more efficient we are, the more we can drive down the costs for the parts and the assemblies as a whole, and the better we can utilize the machines and our time.
I studied fine art and craft and design in college, and I've been making things since I was a kid. Working for other people never satisfied me. I need to get dirty and get my hands onto tools and turn raw material into new things and make beautiful things. That's just part of my DNA.
This is very high-tech equipment, and it can get almost as accurate as you want it to be. We can get within 0.005 of an inch.
What do you think about the combination of the stuff that Tectonics is doing and then Fern&Roby and them kind of sharing the space?
I think it's pretty cool. It's kind of a culmination of a lot of different ideas coming together, seeing different formats of materials coming together to make an end product that's sellable and as well as Fern&Roby listenable. It's kind of enjoyment seeing the stages go through and actually having hands on those stages and being part of making the product.
Is it important to you to be a craftsman?
It is. I've always enjoyed using my hands to make stuff. always enjoyed the artistic and the intellectual properties of it. Putting your ideas together to make them into something real and tangible. Not something you see very often in the States, the manufacturing step of it.
We're having experiences where not only are women approaching us through the brand to buy things for the home that are deeply interested in audio and haven't yet found anything that has appealed to them visually, but also men are coming at us and being pushed by their female partner. Where like my wife found you on Pinterest and she's like, this is okay for the house. And I want to learn more about what the audio sounds like. And they've done their reading and their research and they come at it. But there's definitely seems to be people who are looking to build a domestic space and not necessarily segregate these things all the time to a separate space where like it's cut off from kind of living in a space. And that feels good.
Fern&Roby are my grandmothers. Margaret Fern, Stakely, and Jane Roby Hildebrand. And I picked the name because I wanted to convey a sense of partnership, because my grandmothers were seminal to our life and as a family, to my development as a man. I started envisioning what it would look like on the glass of the storefront, and started shaping the brand and the products around what it would feel like to go into the Fern&Roby store and sit down and touch something, listen to something, and envision what it would be like to have that thing in your home. I settled into a love of honest presentation of materials, joinery, details and construction methods, and the dialogue of those things with the narrative of the history of and origin of the materials and the process, the mark of the craftsman, the use being consistent with the design. So it wasn't just form follows function for me, it was also consistency and simplicity and making things that complemented other things. The kind of the origin of all of this is that it was all work to feed our souls amongst friends.